Pikes Peak hosted another sunrise entry to the summit, so you already know my friends and I had to take advantage. Since it's been about a month since I ran the Slacker downhill half marathon, this felt like the perfect opportunity to practice my downhill running. I've done the Pikes Peak ascent twice, so I know exactly what it feels like to go up, but I've never run all the way down in one go until now. This run started at over 14,000 feet, and it was Aspen's first time on the summit. As you can see, he was very unsure about the graded walkway, but he faced his fears and came along. Compared to last week, it was way colder and windier at the summit. We didn't hang out for long, just enough to snap a photo with my friends, soak it in, and head on down.
You ready?
I kept the first mile slow and controlled. The trail is super rocky and technical at the top. Aspen was zigzagging with excitement, and the sunrise views, they were unreal, so I didn't really want to rush through it. I just wanted to enjoy the sunrise and work my way down. Around mile 3, we took a quick detour to check out the A-Frame aid station campsite. It's the final aid station before you leave treeline during the race, and even though I always run past it, I'd never actually explored the area until now. This is where we passed our first creek along the trail, so Aspen was able to get some water. This is where I said goodbye to my friends as they turned to go back to the summit and I continued down. I took my first gel as we were leaving the A-frame aid station. Around 5.5 miles, we reached bar camp. This was a good opportunity for us to take a short break so we could use the restroom, get a water refill, and then I had my next snack, which was an oat muffin from Bobo's. Mile 8 surprisingly ended up being my fastest mile. This stretch is usually when I hit a mental low because my legs get heavy and knowing I still have about 5 miles to go can feel tough. But I reminded myself to just keep moving because the funk always passes. I always carry water for Aspen when we run, but in the effort of saving it on the trail, we stopped at every creek crossing so he could get a drink. He was holding up really well, but just like me, he needs regular hydration, especially as the temps climb as we get into lower elevation. Between miles 9 and 10, we pass the entrance for the incline, so this is typically when the trail gets a little more congested with hikers. It definitely gets a little frustrating having to pass so many people, but really it's great race day practice because you are sharing the trail with a lot of other runners. Things took a turn around mile 11 and a half. I was coming up behind a family of hikers and rolled my ankle a bit. I've had worse sprains, but it made those last couple of miles feel a lot longer. It's frustrating, sure, but that's part of trail running. You adapt, keep moving, and remind yourself why you're out here in the first place. We made it back to the car at mile 13, finishing in 4 hours and 17 minutes. Not super fast, but I intentionally took it slow to make sure Aspen was safe and comfortable the whole way down. This run was a huge piece of my marathon prep. It gave me a real feel for the descent and reminded me how important it is to stay patient even when things don't go perfectly. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys in the next video.